Here in Argentina, I represent an organization named Humanity's Team. It's a global movement founded by Neil Donald Walsh, you know, the writer of Conversations with God. And the purpose of this organization or this movement is to awaken the world to oneness, to be aware that we are all one, that everything is related, interconnected, and that the differences and the separation that we can see now in the world is just a paradigm that we created in our mind, that it's not true, that it is just a mental creation that comes from outside, from ourselves. But our inner truth, our sacred belief that all the teachers and masters in history taught us that message, that we are all one, that as Jesus said, as Buddha said, as Muhammad said, that we are all one. And now quantum physics said the same. That is the purpose of Humanity's Team, to awakening the world to oneness. And Humanity's Team is present in about 90 countries, and we have about 50,000 members. And well, study groups where we work in our inner selves to becoming aware of our common found, our inner truth. To one time we are becoming aware of who we are, become spiritual activists to spread the message of oneness to the world, not to become aware only for ourselves, but for being messengers and making activism for helping others to be aware of who we are. Not to tell them who they are, but to help them to recognize in themselves who they are, that we are just family. Another global initiative that we created with Humanity's Team, for example, is to make a petition to the United Nations to declare a World Oneness Day. We went to the building of the United Nations 2 months ago in New York City, and we have there an important meeting with all the Global Council meeting together with the Ambassador Chaudhry. Ambassador Chaudhry is the representative of the UN for the NGOs and Culture of Peace initiatives, and is the former Sub-Secretary of the United Nations. And we make a petition signed by 50,000 people in almost 150 countries all over the world, asking for this. Because when we have Oneness Day declared, will be a special day where people will meet and celebrate that we are all one. Celebrate and sing, and just meetings and I don't know, conferences. Everything is possible for doing in that day. This initiative was also supported by famous people as Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Yoko Ono, Deepak Chopra, Neil Donald Walsh, and other activities we are preparing are global alliances, strategic alliances that with organizations that are working directly with the environment, with poor people, with health, with education, because we think that the main cause of the problems we have now is that we don't think that we are family. We don't recognize, we are not aware that we are family. If we just change our view, if we just become aware of our truth, the world could be completely different, because all the areas of life, I mean education, health, politics, economy, everything, if we think that we are family, that we are one with all the people, the ones we know and the ones we don't know at the moment, and also with nature, with animals, with trees, with the oceans, with the mountains, with the sky and the air. When we become aware that we are all one, we will not pollute anymore. We will treat others as we would like to be treated for us, and the world will become paradise on earth. So that's our purpose, and we are sure that just in one generation the world will be completely different, because we will live as one.